أحد من رسله.
8-year-old Ayan Naward is practicing his Arabic for his tutor, reciting verses from the Quran. He's memorized parts of it, and his parents plan to celebrate that achievement. His little brother is also learning verses.
Allahu Akbar.
They are average, everyday Texans. They just happen to face east and pray 5 times a day, like the more than 150,000 Muslims, calling the Dallas-Fort Worth area home.
And there's a lot of y'all going on in the mosque these days.
The Nawart family are an American story, a mix of cultures uniting. Abeda is a Trinidadian immigrant.
It becomes pretty much very normal to live your life like any other American until somebody perceives it differently.
Rodney, a Texas boy from Austin. The couple met in college, fell in love, and Rodney converted.
You know, and somebody's in line with me or something, and Abeda comes up afterwards, and you know, you might get a funny look, and you know, then they're like, you know, are you Muslim? And I'm like, yeah.
They regularly deal with misperceptions about their faith, especially after this weekend's violence at a Texas cartoon contest that featured images of the Prophet Muhammad. 2 men from out of town were shot and killed by police after they opened fire outside the event. At least one of the gunmen had expressed sympathy on Twitter for violent Islamic extremism. Local Muslims were encouraged not to protest the contest, even though many found it offensive. And like everyone in the community, the Nawarts found the weekend violence horrifying.
There's no place in Islam for that. There's a lot more tolerance, and there's a lot of misconceptions put out there that there isn't tolerance and that people should be doing that, and that's not true at all.
4 months prior, the same group which held that contest organized protesters outside of a Muslim nonprofits conference about changing negative images and stereotypes about Islam.
You can have a conversation and you can know right away if somebody's just going to throw negativities at you and not really hear anything you say, or if they really want to learn something.
The Nawarts would not describe themselves as scared, but rather aware of the stares they get at the grocery store.
Once in a blue moon, an incident may happen and you know the reasons of it, of stereotypes or prejudices or things like that, but thank goodness they're far in between. They're not the common everyday.
And they want to remind everyone we're a regular family reaching for the American dream. John Moan, Associated Press, Euless, Texas.